Adderbury in Oxfordshire. The setting for Leamington veterans' most important match of the season.
Morning.
If David Bust's team win, they'll be Banbury Sunday League champions.
Morning, Gaffer.
Me and him used to play centre-back together. He was a talented lad, a very talented player, Busty. To overcome what he's done, he's a special man. Special man.
Can you turn that off though? I'm about to take your top off.
I didn't sign professionally till I was 24. I worked in an insurance company for 8 years. The day I went into Coventry City, I just want to sign. If someone wanted my autograph, I felt absolutely honoured that they would want my autograph. We had set piece, just going for the ball, trying to score. Irwin came off the post, he was marking the post, and Brian Clare was on the outside of me. One blocked the inside of my foot, the other one blocked the outside of my shin. Just that split-second timing meant the leg just had to break and go into an L shape.
I remember like my best mate putting his arm up in the air in excruciating pain.
Shock. I remember screaming out. I remember by screaming the pain's not going away. I remember just seeing Dion Dublin on his haunches with a look on his face I'll never forget. It was just horror. The groundsman throwing the water onto the pitch and the blood that splashed up, washing off the pitch. That's my only memory after that.
Well, this is one of the boxes of the good luck cards and get well cards and wishing me well after my injury. Hope you get better soon and stay at Cov.
First couple of days I was in agony. The thoughts that were going in my mind, will I walk again? Will I lose my leg from the knee down? Those are frightening thoughts when doctors are talking to you about that.
I'll beat the Mr. Men. Sorry you're not well, Mr. Small.
How many operations in total?
24 altogether. I had a year in rehab and 6 months after the injury I had to retire.
Completely forgot about it, but I think that's on here is how I was feeling after I got injured, and I remember putting some thoughts onto a cassette.
Saturday night, went out with the Coventry lads. A woman came up with a little boy, and she turned to me and she goes, "Are you a footballer?" And I just went, "No, I'm not." And that lifestyle's sort of passed me by now, I think. Still got to get on and work at other things now. See you soon. Bye.
David qualified as a coach, but to keep busy joined Coventry City's community programme. 27 years later, he's managing a team of 70 and their essential work.
Civil Regis Legacy Trust, have we had the signed copy back from them? Because I'd signed it.
One of our taglines is more than football. We run mentor programmes, Dementia Active, walking football groups. One in particular is for cancer support.
2017, Dave asked me if I'd be interested in setting up this cancer support group. But in the meantime, I myself got tested for prostate cancer and I was positive. If Dave hadn't set the programme up, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, good football.
What I went through, it's given me a tool to give back.
I think his therapy is helping other people. He is a Coventry legend, he is. And the fact that he's even putting on his football boots to play football is a miracle.
How many beers did you have last night, Busty?
No more than usual.
The match at Old Trafford changed David Bust's life, but not his relationship with football. 3 decades on, he's the only man from that game playing every weekend.
Half our team here used to go watch him behind the goal in the Cop, so it's brilliant. His knowledge, his enthusiasm, his charisma, it just breathes onto the pitch.
I've played every Sunday since I was 35 years old.
Busty, brilliant!
What would the doctors make of you playing, aged 56?
I think they'd be surprised.
Busty, brilliant!
The biggest thing that I say to anyone is set yourself achievable goal. With me, it wasn't when am I going to play again, it was when I'm going to walk again, when I'm going to be able to jog, when I'm going to be able to kick a ball.
If there's one quality David Busst had that Coventry could do with most against United, what is it?
Bounce back ability. That would be the word. When it goes wrong on the pitch, can you show that David Busst spirit?
Football is my life. Always has been. Learn from the past, impact the future. See what doors it might open up for you. 28 years later, I'm still here.
We've got D at the bowler and Brucey at the back.
Manchester United have just come out to warm up behind us. That's an amazing film, Roy, and just a reminder of the other side of professional football, that it can be taken away from you literally in a split second.
Yeah, obviously such a bad injury, but a lovely piece. He's obviously doing a lot for the community, and that is the other side of football. You know, it's not always about Bentleys and blondes, you know, and the glamour of it, winning league titles. There's players out there who suffer bad injuries, suffer for it, and they're finished after just an accidental clash like that. But the way he's recovered, the type of character he is, the fact he's still playing football, what he does in the community, fantastic.
And you will have a lot of empathy, won't you? Because a bit like you, he came from non-league to the highest level, and you had a brilliant career, made the most of it. And for him, it was taken away from him.
Well, this is the thing. When we both probably dreamed of getting into the game, you never dream about the injury that might finish your career. You know what I mean? You're thinking about playing at a high level, trying to achieve something. And you know what was really sad about it, but at the same time he's taken positives from it, is the fact that he said it happened at Manchester United, and that's what's given him the, you know what I mean, I don't know, people the awareness of what happened to him. And like Roy rightly said there, you see him doing a load of stuff, and him being the only player that played in that game who's playing at the moment.
That says it all, does it?
Testament
just wants
to
to keep
him.
Playing
you know,
the game.
Football, you don't know what he's going to dish up for you, but the way he's dealt with that is, you know, it's testament to him and his character.
And he coached a young Karen, did he?
Yeah, I had a short spell at Coventry Centre of Excellence, and I just remember him, and look, I'll be brutally honest, I remember seeing his leg as a young girl, and I remember going home asking more questions about it. And obviously I'm from the Midlands, so you know, he told me the story about it, and like we've all said, for him to do what he's done in the community and flip such a horrible narrative into something that's so positive and had an impact on me and definitely the rest of the community, and he's just a testament to himself.
You weren't playing in that game, but do you remember the aftermath of what some of the players said about it?
Yeah, of course, there was obviously an effect. You saw the players' reaction. There's been interviews, obviously his own teammates, but obviously the United lads, yeah, there was certainly a shock for them. And it is a setback, and again, we go back to it, it's a reminder when you walk out on that pitch, the dangers involved in the game, the speed of what you're hitting people. And yeah, there was players around it were obviously shocked by it. But what you have to do in himself, you just get on with the game and roll with it. And if you love the game like he is doing, the fact he's still playing, do you know what? It was a lovely piece. It's still great.
It's great to see him playing on a Sunday, loving the game for what it is.
Yeah, because he's got a passion for the game. That's what we all have. If you've got a passion for the game, it doesn't matter if you're playing for Man United or you're playing non-league or you're playing at 56 years of age. It comes true, and that's why no doubt he's a good coach.